Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Y'all see the title? Yes. I was trying to figure out how to give you guys an update from last month palette planning. Because this is my first time coming back into you guys, how did I do? First of all, I will say and be honest right off the back, I think I grabbed, no, it's not the palette, so let me say this the correct way. Without saying too much, but saying it, a lot happened in the month of June. A lot of situations happened. There was, unfortunately, my daughter getting sick with her kidneys. If you guys don't know the whole storyline of that, yeah, she has this thing called nephrotic syndrome, and we've been dealing with that because it came back. We thought it eventually went away, but it did, and it came back. So I've been dealing with that, and then it was a death in the family, so we were dealing with that. So a lot honestly happened for the month of June, just a bunch of other personal things that happened to where it kind of like drew me away from filming the way I wanted to film. But a lot of y'all probably didn't know that because I was still like throwing videos at you guys. So I didn't want to bring this video with a damper on announcing that, but I was trying to figure out how to tell you guys, what had happened without what had happened. Does that make sense? But everything is good by the grace of God. So, life goes on, unfortunately. So my daughter is doing better. Lots of prayer has been in the making of that, and just having my trust and faith in God, knowing that she will be okay. It's just a process, and what I'm learning about having faith in general is having patience with a capitalized P. Having patience is really hard, but it's definitely beneficial in the end when it comes to patience and pretty much waiting on God's timing and not your timing. I want her to be back and fine and cured and everything right now. I don't know what God might have in plan for me. Maybe this might be something of a learning thing for me, or what. I don't know what the case is, but I'm trusting God, and He didn't give me this situation for nothing, so that's what my mind frame has been at. So yeah, sorry, I had to address that. I don't mean to put a little damper in the video. Everything is good, like I said. I am happy, as you guys can see. Faith all day, every day, okay? If you ain't got God in your life, definitely get Him in your life. Not now, but right now, okay? And like, all jokes aside, get Him in your life. Form a relationship, build a relationship with Him, because I think it's the most important thing while we're here on this earth, is having that foundation, having that relationship, having the understanding and understanding God's way, His words, and just, like I said, most importantly, having a relationship with Him. So if you ain't got Him, go find Him. He's right there. As we speak, He's right there. He's right with you. Every darkness, every situation, everything, burden you may go through, feel like there's nobody on your side, God is right there on your side. He's just waiting for you to... Who the hell is that? I just got scared for Keith because my neighbors have been gone for a while, and I just heard the gate open, and I just seen somebody walk by my window, and then they stopped and then walked again. I was just like, who is that? Okay, I forgot what I was saying, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So I was trying to figure out how the proper way to do it, to give you guys an update. So like I said, I nipped it in the bud. I didn't do the filming the way I wanted to. So how I'm gonna do this for this month, I thought I shortened the palettes, but I didn't. But I have a lot of things in mind to do, so I know for sure my outcome will be a lot more better this month. So yeah, so I took some palettes out that I don't want to use for this month of July, and then we added a little bit more, and then of course I will give you guys an update on the actual palettes that I did keep from the month of June. So let's go ahead and get started. So the palettes I'm going to be taking out from my palettes, if you guys want to see the whole video, go ahead and I will list it down at the bottom. She's pretty long and lengthy, but hey, it's pretty much like a little mini haul in a sense. What I will be taking out from the palette selection for June, I'm taking out the Too Faced Better Than Sex palette. And the reason why I'm taking this out is because this is my birthday month and I'm here for colorful looks. And I just feel like I have enough neutral palettes to play with for this month. So I'm just going to take her out for the time being. I'll probably bring her back in rotation for August, but for now, for the month of July, I am going to be taking her out of my palette selection. And again, for this one, I'm sorry I'm giving Too Faced a boot this month, but the Italian Spritz, I like this palette, but I don't see myself really gravitating towards this a lot the way I thought I was going to. Like, she's really, what's the word, hard to find some inspiration. Not take that back. She's not hard on finding inspiration. She's just not something I think of when it comes to my palettes. Like, I have a lot of other fun palettes that I want to play with, and she's not on my fun radar. So I'm taking her off for this month. I'll probably bring her back because we got to do some more looks using this palette before I close her off and put her in retirement. And goes for this one as well. The next palette I'm taking off, which is sad because I didn't even use her yet, that is the Scooby-Doo Big Palette. And the reason why I'm taking her off for this month is because I got excited for other palettes to play with, and I just know for sure that I won't be playing with her for this month. That's just like the nip of the story. I just know I have some more other exciting palettes compared to this one. Plus Glamlite also took too long to send this palette, so now my excitement for this kind of like died down a little bit. So yeah. The next one is going to be the Crown Case Orange palette. The reason why I'm going to be taking her off of my little scheduling for this month is because I already have an orange monochromatic in my little pal, and it doesn't make sense to have two of them because that's too much orange. I don't like orange like that. So I'm just taking her off, being that I already have an orange palette that I'm going to be playing with, and then once I'm done with that one, then I'll bring her back on rotation. The next one is going to be the ColourPop palette, the one that keeps, I didn't drop this palette, I don't know, like 3-4 times now. But I dropped her on solid carpet, but she keeps popping out with my eyeshadows. But this is the Super Bloom one. Oh, now I'm kind of debating. I'm like, should I put her back? Wait, what was the reason? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I kind of want to keep her. You know what? I changed my mind. We're going to keep her for the scheduling. And I think I said I was going to do 2 to 3 looks using this palette. So I'm gonna keep her. My mind said keep her because I don't think I had any greens for this month. So yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep her. All right, we're taking off the pastel palette from Jamrock. The reason being is because, like I said, I have so many other exciting palettes that I want to play that kind of like bump this palette down at the bottom. So sorry. Sorry, Jamrock. I was really excited to use that palette, but it don't look like it's gonna happen. And then this one I'm kind of debating on. I'm actually thinking about returning her. I'm not sure. This is Wet n Wild Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to call it. The reason maintenance for this is because, I don't know, it's just, she was pretty and exciting. I think, like I said, I wanted just to collect the palette anyway because I have a majority of Wet n Wild collaboration palettes. You know, the Care Bears, Lilo and Stitch one, Saved by the Bell. Like, I have, you know, a good variety of them. So I just bought this for the sake of that. I'll be nice. I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep her for the month of July for a maybe. I have a feeling I might not use it, but then again, I might. We're gonna keep her. And I think I said I was supposed to do 4 looks using this palette. So I'm gonna keep her. That is all of the palettes that I will be taking off. Not that many because I want to keep my word and use the actual palettes that I said I was going to use. So this is what I will be taking off. So now for the actual revisit of the June palettes, I'm going to give you guys an update and tell you guys where I'm at, did I use it, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then the exciting part, the new palettes I'm going to be adding on for this month. All right, now these are the actual palettes that I did pick out from last month that I do want to still keep and hopefully get the chance to play with. So I'm going to quickly go through them. And this one is going to be the Juvia Deuce palette. I said I wanted to do 3 more looks using this palette, and I'm going to keep my word on that before I put her back. So yes, 3 more looks using the Deuce palette. Next I want to keep is the Ace Aura palette. And I think I said 4 looks using this palette. So yes, 4 more looks using this palette. I am happy that I did use this palette. This is the Sunset palette. So now I officially have 2 looks using this palette. And I want to shoot for at least 1 or 2 more looks using this palette before I put her in sweet home retirement for this year. All right, this is the Pillow Princess palette. I used her once already for this month of June. And I think I said 2 more looks using this, a total of 3 looks. So 2 more looks using this palette and then she'll be put in retirement. And I have to say this one really caught me by surprise on how beautiful she was. She was my first time using it for this month, so absolutely gorgeous. I'm really shocked that I kept putting her on my desk to play with. So I definitely really want to make sure I use her this month. This is the Scooby-Doo palette. And this one is the, what's the names of these? I don't know which one, I can't think right now. But this is the pretty purple and blue one. Like, look at this. Like, why have I not used her yet? So I think I said 4 to 5 looks. So 4 to 5 looks using this palette. This is the Hank and Henry Carla collection palette. She is so pretty. I don't remember the number. I think it was a high number for this palette. I think I said 6 for this one. And I still want to keep her at 6, being that I haven't tried her yet. So 6 looks using this palette. I absolutely love this palette. This is my first time trying out Sigma palettes now. Because I was a way back fan when they were just brushes only, but now Sigma has palettes, so I'm super excited to try more of their palettes. So I think I said, how many looks did I say for this palette? I don't remember the number. I did 1, it's already up, so let's shoot for 4 more looks using this palette before I put her up, because I definitely want to play with these color shades right here, these gray shades, and more of these neutrals. Like, this is really pretty. Yeah, we're probably gonna be playing with her tomorrow. She's cute. Okay, this one, I don't know, I keep telling myself I want to play with her, but I haven't grabbed her. And it's not the color story of it. I think it's just the thought of she gets lost in my other palette. So I gotta at least do 1 look using this palette for this month. But overall, I do want to do a total of 3 to 4 looks using this palette. So she's going to be on the Kept Market. Same for this one, ColourPop. I did finally get to use her again. This is the, what's it called? Perception palette. And this is what she looks like. She caught me by surprise. I thought when I grabbed this palette, I was like, she's not going to have that same ColourPop quality anymore. But when I tell y'all, I wore this look, I had it on at work. I had got so many compliments about my makeup look, to the point people wanted me to showcase what palette I was using. And then I felt kind of bad because I was like, this palette is discontinued that I have on my eyes. So I had to show them like dupes and stuff. And then they kept saying, but is it gonna pop like that on your eyes? And I was just like, no. I even showed them like other ColourPop eyeshadows, but it was nothing like this. Like, I felt so bad. I was like, next time I can't wear brands that's not at work, because I feel bad, especially when it's a good look too, to where it got so many compliments. And I was just really surprised because it was just like a basic like neutral look to me. But I don't know, the eyeshadows and everything was just like so vibrant, just so like popping. Like, I don't know, it was beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna get some more looks using that palette. I don't know the number, but more looks, okay? All right, so I definitely want to play with the Ace Beauty palettes. These were the palettes from the, I don't know, it was some kind of flower collection. This one is called Calla. I said, I think in total I wanted to do like 4 looks using this, 4 to 5 looks. I've done 2 so far, so I've been doing good with this palette. So I definitely want to do some more. I did a really beautiful, like kind of like a gray tone silver look recently with this palette, and she is so beautiful. Again, a lot of compliments on that makeup look. So yeah, we're gonna keep her on rotation for July. I thought I was gonna have the chance to play with this one. This is Flora, but I didn't. So hopefully July will be the month that I get to play with her. This one, I'm debating if I want to. Now I'm looking at it, do I want to keep her on rotation? Do I want to put her back for the month? I just feel like I don't have a purple palette. So I like purple, it's my birthday month, so I'm going to keep her. Yeah, keep her 4 looks maybe using this palette. I don't remember the number I said, so 4 looks maybe. I'm really surprised that I did not play with this palette because I felt like I could not put her down. This is the Planet Spirit palette by Odin's Eye. I've done 3 looks so far using this palette. My favorite one I've done so far was this beautiful orange look. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So I do want to do 2 more looks using this palette before I put her in her little cubby home. And then I definitely would have played with the other palette because it's 3 palettes in total from this collection, and I have yet to use the other ones because I've been so stuck on that one. So my next favorite from this collection would be this one, the Sea Talk. And I think I said in June that I wanted to do 3, no, not 3, that was a low number. I think I said 5 looks for this palette, so we're gonna keep it at 5 for the number. I'm excited to finally try her. This is the good one. I feel it in my spirits. It's good. All right, this one is the Anastasia. You know what? I'm gonna put her off the playlist for this month because I feel like the color story here is crashing with another one that I have, and I really feel like I won't be using this palette, being that I have other Anastasia palettes to play with, and I'm waiting to get my hands on the new one as well. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna take this one off. Take this one off of the playlist. So this one, okay, this is the Sugar Cone palette from BH Cosmetic. This is one of my favorite neutral palettes. Like, she's like definitely my top 5. So yes, we gotta do some looks. I want to see some pan in some of these eyeshadows. I want to see some imprint in some of these eyeshadows. So yes, we're going to keep her. I think I said 4 looks, 4 or 5, 4 looks. Yeah, 4 looks using this palette. So I did film one. I just don't think I'm gonna upload her because my hair was a hot mess. I was trying out a new wig. The makeup looks amazing, I give it that. My face was flawless, but the more I kept looking at my hair, I'm like, I didn't like that wig. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna upload that. So yeah, I had a lot of those situations as well when I will film a look and then didn't like it because my thought process was not there. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to upload that one, so I will have to refilm that look. So yeah. Blend Bunny Cosmetic. This is the All Done Up palette. I honestly think, now that I'm looking at it, because of the season, I think I'm going to take her off of the playlist for July. Yeah, because I want to, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to put another palette from Blend Bunny on rotation. So I'm going to take her off and replace her with another one. So yes, let's take her off. Use this one. This is the Juvia Culture palette. And I think I said 6 looks using this palette. Definitely want to use her. Yeah, this is up my alley for all the colorful looks that I want to do. So, all right, and then the last 2 on the June rotation that I want to keep for July. I definitely want to keep her. I don't know why I didn't use her. She was definitely another one I kept putting on my desk to play with and just didn't get a chance to play with. So yeah, I will be using her. I said 6 looks, I think, using this palette, and I want to keep that number at 6, yes. And then last but not least, y'all, the Retro Love palette by Beauty Bay. This is the palette that I have on my eyes. I finally used her, so you guys will not see this actual makeup look not until July, but I did film her for the month of June, so I finally got it in, but the timing was just so incorrect. But I apologize for that, but you guys will definitely see her in July. So I think I said 6 or maybe 5 looks that I wanted to do using this palette. I want to keep her at a good 5 or 6 because the quality, do y'all see this eye look? Like, oh my gosh, like I definitely want to do more looks using this palette. Like, this whole color story, it just inspired me. I think honestly this might be my favorite Beauty Bay palette that I have from them, and yeah, I'm excited to do more looks using this palette. So yeah, so that is all of the palettes that I'm going to be keeping for the month of June that's going to be brought on to July. Now for the new additions that I want to put on rotation for July. Hopefully I will get a chance to use some of these, one of them or whatever, but y'all know this is just an ideal planning on what I want to do and use for the month. So it's a big pal. Let me go ahead and get started. All right, now these are the new palettes that I want to put on the playlist for July. Now I know y'all probably looking like, Nisha, are you gonna get through all these palettes? Probably not for this month, but the whole key of this is picking out a selection of planning on what to use, because if y'all know my palette collection, y'all know it's a hot mess. I have a lot of palettes, so this gives me a ideal on palettes to use without forgetting about the other ones, you know. So here is the Blend Bunny that I want to replace the other Blend Bunny palette with. The color story in this is a rainbow one, and she's new. I just got her, so yeah, I think this is definitely of the color story of the season, because it's summertime, so we're playing with some colors. Okay, so how many looks I want to do using this palette? Let's shoot for a high number, because matter of fact, let's shoot for every color, every row in here. How many color rows in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 looks. 6 looks using this palette. All right, I'm gonna put another Beauty Bay palette on rotation of this for this playlist. This is the new palette I got. This is Tropical. I think this is, yeah, okay, Tropical. So this is the Tropical palette from Beauty Bay. I am going to shoot for probably 4 looks, so I don't want the color stories and the looks to be so similar. Yeah, I think a 4 would be a good number to use. And if y'all did not see the haul of this video, I told y'all I predicted this palette. I called it out. Beauty Bay probably watched my video, because I said it would be cute for them to have more monochromatic palettes. I started even having like a yellow and orange pink combo, and they did it. I need my money, Beauty Bay, because I gave y'all that idea. It was last year, but it was planted somewhere in y'all head, okay? So this is an old palette, but I think it's perfect for what's going on right now. This is the ColourPop Barbie palette. Y'all remember her? Yes. I think it's best and perfect to bring her on rotation because it's Barbie season right now. Like, the Barbie movie's coming out, or yeah, I don't know if it's out already or not, but it's a lot of Barbie collaboration, a lot of Barbie collections and stuff going on. So I think it would be smart and perfect to bring her back to do some looks using this palette. All right, and then I think since I'm using the Culture 1 palette, I think it's smart to use the Culture 2 as well for this month. And I'm gonna keep the same number as for the first one, 6 looks using this palette. Look at this color story. If this doesn't inspire you, I will hope y'all get inspired by this palette. Like, seriously, this is so freaking beautiful. All right, next is the Clarita, I think is how you pronounce it, Clarita Cosmetics. This is the Aloha palette. You guys will see this in my haul, so I think this is going to be up before my haul video. Yes, it is. Y'all, look at her. We're going to shoot for 5 looks using this. My gut is saying probably 6, but I'm going to be nice and say 5. Because yeah, the swatches on that, y'all, oh my gosh, her palettes are so excited, and I can't wait to play them, to the fact that I had to use another one of her palettes to put on rotation. So this one is called Evil Mermaid, and this is the color story for this palette. So I think I'm going to shoot for 3 to 4 looks using this palette. I think it's best to use some Norvina palettes from ABH. This is going to be the Norvina collection palette number 1. She is new in my collection, so I have not used her. And I'm going to say about a good 5 looks using this palette. And she's not as bright and sunshiny like the other palettes that I grabbed. So just in case I don't grab that one and I want to use an ABH palette, I did grab this palette as well. This is the 3rd edition of her collection. And here is the color story for this one. And I have a couple of looks already on my channel using this palette, but I'm gonna say about a good 4 to 5 looks using this eyeshadow palette. All right, and I think the last one that I want to keep on, the last one that I want to add on this rotation, this is called the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. And let me show you guys this color story. She is so beautiful. Look at that. Yes. She's new and I want to play with her, so yes. 5 to 6 look, no, 6 looks using this palette. 6, yes, 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 yes. So I know my collection palette, my playlist is very high still, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I like what I got. If things change, then y'all will know towards the next month update planning on what happens. So I'm crossing my fingers that things go as planned. Like I have a lot of things planned that I'm going to be doing to where I will be able to play with a lot of these palettes. So be on the lookout. I have some exciting looks. Like look at this one. Is she not cute? Y'all gotta wait for her, okay? Okay. But anywho, you guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I hope you guys are excited for July's playlist of makeup tutorials. Like it's gonna be a hot one, so stay tuned. I will see y'all all tomorrow on another video. Stay blessed. Bye guys.